Hey everyone, Jai Gurudev. Welcome to this session. We will just quickly discuss about how to have a 1 hour session in the community centers that we are aiming to go for. So it's very easy. What we discussed last time, we will follow the same process here. I shared some videos with you in this. If you will see, and those who have been practicing the yoga every day, there are four basic poses that we think about. First one is standing poses, that you stand up and you do all the poses. Second one is sitting poses, where you sit down and do all the poses. Third one is you lie on your stomach and you do all the poses. And the fourth one is you lie on your back and you do all the poses. Okay, these are the four types of yoga poses we do. And then apart from, there is a sequence of sun salutation, there is a sequence of Padma Sadhana asanas, and yes, and then there are lots of pranayams, like alternate nostril breathing. There is a Brahmari pranayam, making the humming bee sound. Then there is a very simple box breathing, 4 in, 4 hold, 4 out, 4 hold. And then there is Bastrika pranayam we can teach. Then there is yes, these are like few types of pranayams. If I will remember anything, I will add into that. So how to conduct the 1 hour session? First you introduce yourself. Now don't talk too much about art of living, or don't talk anything about art of living to start with. Just introduce your name. Hi, I'm so and so, and I'm just here conducting the 1 hour session with you, and welcome to this session. And just remind them every time the rules for doing the yoga, that don't stretch yourself too much. You know your body very well. It's you're just here to have fun, so let's have fun. But at the same time, don't be lazy. You should just your limit. You should just go a little bit beyond your limit with watching yourself and not overdoing it. And the third important thing is be happy. We smile and just enjoy whatever we are doing. And then start with some warm up after 2-3 minutes of introduction and telling them about the 3 golden rules of the yoga. Don't be lazy, push yourself, at the same time listen to your body. And say third thing is be happy. Then you start 5-10 minutes of yoga, 10-15 minutes of yoga. Warm up is also good, 15 minutes of warm up. In that you can do some jogging, you can do some running, you can do some jumping, depending on the crowd who is there. If there are old people, then you do some sukshma yoga. You do some body rotations. If there is youngsters, some young girls, young men, then you can do some running, jogging, on the spot running, or jumping, star jumps and all that. You can do all those things. So depending on what kind of people are there, you can choose your warm-up on that day. And you can put some music on, you can dance on the song for 3-4 minutes. That's also a very nice thing, depending on the comfort of you and the others as well. Then we settle down. Then we just ask them to, okay, relax, get control of your breath, settle down into your own body. And then after that, you can choose any one of these. Either you can do the standing poses, or you can do sitting poses, or you can do on your stomach poses, on your back poses, or you can do the sequence of Padma Sadhana. Sequence of Padma Sadhana, when you are teaching them, don't call it as a Padma Sadhana. Just say, today we will do a particular sequence, and we will just do some poses into that sequence, and I will guide you through, and you can just do that like that, because they are not aware of the word called Padma Sadhana, so don't use that word. Sun salutations, mostly they are aware that it's to salute the sun, and generally it's done in the morning, but that's okay. It's again, you can sell it as a sequence. Then you can do 15-20 minutes of yoga, so around 20-25 minutes of yoga, and then 10-15 minutes of warm up, around 35-40 minutes. If you will do all those things, then you can ask them to settle down and then do some breathing. Either you can just do box breathing, you can do alternate nostril breathing, you can do Brahmari breathing. If you are doing Brahmari breathing, humming bee breathing, then instead of just 3 times, do it 5-7 times. It's got a very good effect. If you got a time, you can do it for 8-10 times, doesn't matter. And don't teach them too complicated on the day one. Just teach them the simple way. You just make the humming bee sound, and once they're comfortable, then you can just, if you want to make it more interesting, just close your flaps and close open your flaps of the ears, and then after that, it will make some other effects of that, and say like that. And then just do that pranayam for 5 minutes, and after that, don't use the word meditation, use the word relaxation, use the word breathing technique, use the word, we will do some stretches, commonly known as yoga poses. Don't use too much of Sanskrit words for the poses, because nobody cares about Veerabhadra, Veera, what is that warrior pose is called? Even I forgot. It will come to me, but I just forgot right now. So what are the Sanskrit names for each? Nobody cares actually, because what they care and what they like is what experience they have got. And if you keep it very simple, if you use just the English simple words, breathing technique, relaxation, some stretches, some warm up, then they connect with that very quickly instead of using the big words. We can start using those. We can easily promote those words and start saying about this after 4 or 5 weeks. And if we come to know that there are same people coming back again and they're enjoying this, then we can start giving this extra information. But right now they just coming here for having that experience. And what is that experience? Yes, my body felt little bit stretched. I have that good experience. I'm feeling little light and I relax very well. My mind is feeling calm. These are the two experiences. They are just coming here. So we're doing some introduction for 2-3 minutes, warm up for 10-15 minutes, then poses for 25-30 minutes, then after that breathing for 5 minutes, and then after that we will do relaxation. Either you can, depending on how much they are tired and all that, you can ask them to lie down and just take a yoga nidra. Again, don't use the word yoga nidra. Just tell them we will just guide you through and we will just relax each part of the body. And once they finish, once they wake up, after that, if you feel good, then it's called yoga nidra. It's like a yogic way of relaxing consciously your each part of your body. You can introduce all those terms after they wakes up, and then just do a nice yoga nidra for 20 minutes, starting from right leg, left leg, then right hand, left hand, then the middle part of the body, and then the face, and then the head and face. Now keep your voice very soft and very easy. Take consciously good breaks in between the instructions. Keep the instructions very simple. Become aware of your right leg. Relax your right leg, right knee, right thigh, like that. This is going too fast, but like that in between you just take a break and just guide them very simply. If you are doing alternate nostril breathing, just make sure you are breathing out from one nostril, you are breathing in from one nostril. You give them the concrete idea first, and then how to do that breathing in and out from one nostril. So we will use the hand and we will close our right nostril, we'll close our left nostril with this thing. This is how you do it, and then you demonstrate. You ask them any questions, and then you go ahead with that. Poses same way. Now we will be doing a standing pose. We will just stretch our body, interlock your fingers and just stretch it and hold the pose, and then just breathe in and breathe out. If you're not sure, you can watch me. Make sure you got balance correctly. Give the instruction, just give them the minimum instruction, and at the same time see how everybody is struggling. And if somebody is struggling, give them some alternative. You can take a support of the wall, you can take a support of the chair if they can't balance properly and all that. Like that, you basically yoga is done better way if you care for the person who is doing the yoga. It is not like what you can do and how you can present it best way. It is how much they can do and how better you can make them do. Are you getting what I'm saying? The object is not for you to perform the bestest way and do that and get out of that stage or that mat. It is the object is how much they can do with you, how can you connect with them, how can they synchronize with you, and how come they can happily stretch their body, how can they happily relax your body, how much connection happens, how much secure they feel in your presence, and how much relaxed they can be in your instructions. That is what is the whole purpose of this community yoga, because they are new people. We don't know what is their background, we don't know whether they will come back or not. So we just got 1 hour to give them a good experience, and that can be given only when you forget about yourself and you just there for them. It's a very important thing. Okay, the same way we will do it for the children also. It's very important to connect with children, but they've got a different energy, so you have to do some vigorous active yoga and warm up with them. However, we are just in the process of finding out who can be the best person to do that. So I will contact you soon, and then we will find out, and then that person will share his or her ideas about how to conduct the session. All right, till then, Jai Gurudev. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Bye bye.